Hi everybody, Mark Pegbourne here. Welcome to the Photographer Academy Live. Today we're talking about a quick review of dance photography in studio. I basically work from a converted old church, so we've got very, very high vaulted ceilings here anyway. And we're technically against the dance wall, even though it doesn't have anything dancerish about it. It just means that there's no backgrounds above it. We've just been recording some kind of great sessions for the Academy, doing some dance photography. So again, we just thought we'd give you an insight into the kind of the quick setups in case you're not a member. First of all, for dance photography, I tend to use separation lights, one at the kind of the 1 to the 2 o'clock position. They usually strip boxes, double diffused or with one diffusion and a honeycomb grid, or the likes of an egg crate. And these will basically give the same separation around the dancer. So if they're looking towards the left or the right, the working aperture is going to be the same. As I shoot pretty much with a slightly bigger depth of field in studio at f11, it means that these are actually set at 2 stops less. They're at 5.6 in fact. Remember the equation, the light from behind appears twice as bright, so that avoids kind of burning out any flesh and so on. But of course I need a key light as well. I need something to light them, and that's usually going to be something dynamic. In this case we're using either a beauty dish with a grid on the front, a honeycomb grid, designed by Elinchrom to actually fit across the whole light itself. Or I'm going to be using the likes of a strip box or a small soft box with the likes of an egg crate on the front, so there's no kind of feather in the light, it is a direction. So very, very similar to the likes of a honeycomb grid. In studio, I tend to use all ELC Pro heads. The reason being on that, I like a very, very fast duration, even though I shoot like a film photographer. In other words, at the height of flight, I'm then going to take the photograph instead of doing a burst mode or whatever. As far as the kind of the differences, if I'm looking to kind of control more of a lower key style of photography, I'll pretty much replace the front end of the light here to the likes of a dish with some gel. As far as the kind of the gels are concerned, yeah, that's my gel pack. Even though I've got some color correction packs that are all by number and so on, this is the usual studio color gel pack, and it would be, okay, let's use a bit of red, let's use a bit of orange or whatever I'll be actually kind of to kind of create the look and the feel that I want. I sometimes ask the dancer if we're kind of working together as a collaboration. But as far as the main studio setup is concerned, as I said, I'm trying to add that separation or the edge light around them, the most important thing. As far as the studio setup here is concerned, I've got the white vinyl on the floor. The white vinyl, in fact, has just slipped down off the actual wall. It usually lips up just a touch. And that kind of gives me almost like a mini curve. If I'm shooting in the full high key, in other words, I need to light the background then 2 stops brighter than the key light. Remember, the working aperture is 11. So this would be metered onto the dancer on their face of 11. It would usually be higher up than what we're seeing here, of course, allowing for the height of flight. And then as far as these lights are concerned, because we want a 2-stop difference on the white background, we'd be metering those up to f22. So I hope you've enjoyed this kind of a little bit of a glimpse behind the scenes in the Academy studios to give you an idea on how we shoot the dance. So check out the Academy for some of our great dance training films as well. See you on the next one. Bye-bye.